Transport Canada has halted rebate payments for Tesla, pending individual investigations into each claim. Meanwhile, Mark Carney is campaigning in Windsor, the heart of Canada's auto industry, during a moment of crisis. Automobiles are Canada's second-largest export, valued at $51 billion, with 93% going to the U.S. Tesla now faces a multi-million-dollar setback from Canada, raising questions about whether the golden era of the electric vehicle giant is nearing its end. The world's most popular EV brand has reached a pivotal moment amid this unexpected crisis with Canada. Tesla has encountered numerous challenges recently. On one side, there are U.S. President Donald Trump's new tariffs, on the other, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney's retaliatory measures targeting Tesla. This development is not just about Tesla, it also reflects the broader landscape of global trade wars. In response to Trump's tariffs, the Canadian government removed Tesla from its electric vehicle (EV) incentive programs and froze previous payments, jeopardizing Tesla's future in the North American market. This move is impacting the company's stock, investor confidence, and competitive stance. However, the situation extends beyond Tesla and Canada, involving global supply chains, U.S. China trade tensions, and European EV regulations. How did one of the world's largest EV manufacturers find itself at the center of a diplomatic storm? What led to Tesla's exclusion from Canada's EV incentive program? Could Trump's new tariffs reshape the North American auto market? With the global economy watching closely, Tesla faces critical decisions regarding its future and the broader implications of escalating trade conflicts. Tesla, led by billionaire tech mogul and Trump ally Elon Musk, has revolutionized electric vehicles but often clashes with regulators. The latest crisis stems from Canada's billion-dollar EV rebate program. Musk's political involvement, coupled with new U.S. tariffs on Canadian goods, pushed Canada to take a firm stance. The government not only cut Tesla from the program but also revoked a $43 million rebate. Prime Minister Mark Carney called Trump's auto tariffs a direct attack and convened an emergency cabinet meeting on March 27 to counteract them. Carney asserted that Canada would overcome the crisis and build a stronger, more resilient economy. The breaking point was Tesla's massive rebate application right before Canada's EV incentive budget was depleted. The company requested $1 million, triggering scrutiny. Additionally, Tesla reportedly sold 8,753 vehicles across 4 dealerships in a single weekend, equivalent to one car every 30 seconds. The Canadian Automobile Dealers Association questioned the legitimacy of these sales, suspecting system manipulation. In response, Transportation Minister Chrystia Freeland launched an investigation and froze all rebate payments. This decision disrupted Tesla's financial strategy and intensified trade tensions. Beyond trade wars, Tesla's incentive strategy played a crucial role. The company significantly increased its rebate applications, from 300 to 5,800 within a short span, prompting the government to view this as system exploitation. This isn't Tesla's first attempt to leverage incentives. In 2019, the company modified its Model 3 pricing to qualify for Canada's rebate program by introducing a compliance version with a reduced range. Since 2019, Tesla has received $713 million Canadian dollars in incentives, making it Canada's largest EV rebate recipient. However, its aggressive tactics led to governmental scrutiny and contributed to the current investigation. Meanwhile, Trump's new tariffs are reshaping the automotive landscape. On March 26, he announced a 25% tariff on imported cars, declaring it a permanent measure. He also warned that if the EU cooperates with Canada, harsher tariffs would follow. Trump claims his goal is to boost American car production and reduce reliance on foreign parts. However, economists argue these tariffs could raise costs, hurt automakers dependent on global supply chains, and diminish competitiveness. General Motors, Ford, and Tesla may be forced to increase prices, weakening consumer purchasing power. The new tariffs take effect on April 3, potentially exacerbating global trade tensions. Tesla's stock performance reflects these challenges. Although shares surged 12% on March 25, they remain 44% below their December peak. Canada's exclusion of Tesla from its rebate program led to a 5.6% drop in stock value, impacting market capitalization. Simultaneously, Tesla's European sales are declining. In early 2025, its market share in Europe fell from 2.5% to 1.4%, with sales plunging 47%. Musk's political controversies, such as his support for Germany's far-right AfD party and involvement in UK politics, have harmed Tesla's reputation in Europe. Additionally, rising competition from Chinese EV brands and stringent EU emissions regulations further challenge Tesla's market position. Tesla also faces a shifting U.S. market. In 2024, U.S. sales declined by 11% in January, while competitors grew. Model 3, Model X, and Model S suffered significant losses, with Model 3 sales dropping 17.4% and Model X plunging 31%. However, the Cybertruck launch helped stabilize Tesla's global position, with 179 million vehicle deliveries in 2024, close to 2023's 181 million. Tesla's long-term success hinges on navigating these economic and political uncertainties. Global reactions to these developments vary. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva criticized trade policies, stating they undermine free trade. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen warned that the EU would protect its industries. German auto industry leaders cautioned that tariffs would harm supply chains and economic growth. Meanwhile, Canada's anti-Tesla sentiment has sparked protests. In Ontario, vandals slashed the tires of 80 Tesla vehicles, while demonstrators in Montreal spray-painted a dealership. The protests highlight concerns over Musk's alignment with Trump and Tesla's alleged market manipulation. Looking ahead, Tesla may challenge Canada's decision through legal action, citing unfair trade practices. However, the government appears resolute. Tesla might need to revise its North American strategy, improve relations with Canadian officials, and adapt its pricing model. The company also faces increasing competition from Chinese manufacturers and evolving European regulations. If Tesla slashes prices to compete, profitability may suffer. Alternatively, it could focus on maintaining its premium brand status. Ultimately, Tesla's handling of this crisis will shape its global trajectory. How it maneuvers through trade wars, political tensions, and market shifts will determine its future. Will Tesla recover, or is its golden era coming to an end? Share your thoughts in the comments.